Happy Easter celebration, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Easter celebration with your loved ones. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're seeing this video from. Once again, happy Easter celebration. This pimple. Okay. Today I want to talk about the strength it takes to rebuild again from scratch. We all have heard different stories of failures from different leaders, from different people that inspires us. But what we often do not hear about is the strength, the resilience it takes to rebuild from the beginning. Picture this with me for a moment. You are that leader who delegates, who gives us instruction, who people answer to. You are that leader who was and who is at the forefront of solution, who people come to, the one who runs the show. Then suddenly failure hits. When we talk about failure, we often talk about business being on hold. We often talk about marriage ending. It could be sickness. It could be financial setback. It could even be the death of a provider, right? All these are different phases of failure anyone can experience at any point in time. But right now, I'm talking about business failure. I'm talking about career failure. Being at the top of your career and then being affected by a decision at the top, and then you find yourself on the job market again. I'm talking about the leaders who had different employees, the leaders who were sitting at the table, creating rooms, making opportunities for other people, and all of a sudden you find yourself at square zero, ground zero. And then you ask yourself, from here, what else? What can I do? Do I stay down? Do I ask for pity? Do I cry all the remaining days of your life? Or do I pick myself back up? Or do I start from somewhere again? Those are the people I'm addressing today. Because I am that person. I am that leader, that business leader who was once at the top of her career. And then things got shaken up and business went on hold. Finances drained. And then you find yourself at the bottom again, and then you're asking, what is the way forward? What do I do? Do I just let it all go and tell myself I started as early in life to struggle, to build, and now that it has happened, I just have to tell myself, yes, I gave it all, I've tried. Now is the time to cry, to seek for pity, to depend on other people. Who are those you will depend on, by the way? Okay, I'm kidding, right? So you ask yourself, from here now, what else? What do I do? Where do I move from here? Those are the people I'm addressing today. Because it's one thing to fail. Because I believe at some point in life, everyone will experience failure. So far, you're doing something. So far, you're building something. Not all your ideas will fly. Not all partners will key in. Not every deal will go according to plan. Sometimes there are setbacks, sometimes there are limitations, sometimes there are failures. When it happens, what do you do? Dear beautiful woman, when your marriage ends, what do you do? That point to see yourself, you check your bank account, what is there will not even sustain you for 1 year. You go check your skill sets, you see that you're lacking behind. You didn't pick up any new skill as you got married. Because all your life you've depended on him. When it happens, what will you do? Where will you start from? What will be your plan B? But I'm not addressing marriage failure today. I'm not addressing how to rebuild if your marriage breaks today. What I'm talking about today is the strength it takes for a leader who was once up there to rebuild, to start from the beginning again, to pick up herself again. That is what I'm talking about today. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of evolving, a lot of letting go to rebuild after failure. Because you have to start from ground zero, from scratch. And starting from scratch often means that you have to get a new job. Probably one that you are overqualified for. Probably one that people have occupied in your organization before. Now you're going back to take up such roles. And taking up such roles definitely means that you will take instructions. The one who delegates before is not the one who takes instruction. You now have a leader you're serving, or you're working with, rather. This means that you have to let go of your ego. This means you have to call yourself to a private meeting and tell yourself that, okay, I know who I am, I know my values, I know what I've done, what I've achieved, I know the decisions I've made, I know the lives I've impacted, I know the level I was in before now. Now it's time to step down. Now it's time to start again. Because the truth is that phase will not be easy. Taking a step back will not be easy, but it is possible. If you can let go of your ego, if you can tell yourself that right now I'm in a different phase, and this phase requires that I start from the scratch again. I take up jobs I know I am overqualified for. I take up jobs that I know that requires me to take instruction from others. Maybe those you're probably older than. Maybe those ordinarily who wouldn't talk to you in the manner they do. But you just have to. You just have to tap into your inner strength. You just have to tap into your discipline. You just have to tap into your strength as a leader. Because if you led with heart, if you led with humility during your time, if you made people feel seen, if you led with kindness, then will be the time to tap into that strength. Because leadership is not about giving out authority. Leadership is not about looking over people. Leadership is not all about looking down on people. Great leaders lead with humility. Great leaders collaborate. Great leaders make others feel seen. Great leaders make every room they enter feel like an equal space for everyone. Great leaders bring calm to every storm. Then will be the time to tap into that strength as a leader. Tap into your humility so you can rebuild again. Because if you still hang on to that mentality of, how can I take instruction from this person? How can this person delegate this kind of task to me? How can this person tell me what to do? How can this, how can that? You will find it very difficult to rise, to start, to rebuild, to gather again. Because to be honest with you, failure is not easy. And rebuilding again is not easy either. Because some people, their process takes longer than others. You might take a little longer, a little while for you to get that results. Even for you to even get 20 or 30% of the results. And that means you have to lower down your standard of living. You have to take up jobs you're overqualified for. You have to take a pay which is not reflecting the value that you bring, which doesn't reflect your worth. And how can you do that if you are not tapping into your strength as a leader, into that humility? As someone who is speaking from experience, I experienced something of recent that took me reflecting on the past events of my life. And that recent event made me realize that, oh wow, actually it takes strength to rebuild from beginning. Actually it takes a different kind of strength to rebuild after you have seen success, you have tasted success, you have built table for yourself and you invited others, and suddenly the table broke, and then you have to rebuild another table. You need a lot of it. You need a lot of that strength. You need a lot of that resilience. You need to let go of that ego that would tell you, no, you can't do this. No, this is beneath you. No, this is below you. Remember, you're building from beginning again, and what you used to have, you no longer have it. And you don't want that failure to be your definition. You don't want that failure to be the end, to be how people remember you. You want your story to inspire. You want your story to motivate. You want your story to be what people will draw strength from. If that is you, you have no choice but to tap into your inner strength. But to take yourself on that long talk and say it's time. It's time to keep one experience beside and pick up another, because you'll be needing it. But one thing I want to assure you is that it is difficult to rebuild, but it is very, very possible. If you stay consistent, if you stay resilient, if you stay determined, you can rebuild gradually, little by little, 1% increase every day, every month, every year, depending on how fast your process is. If you stay consistent, if you don't give up, you will surely, I say, you must rise again. Remember that it's only over when you quit. But so far you keep showing up every day. So far you keep that determination up high. Nothing will stop you. Nothing can stop you. It might only take a little delay, a little while, but you will surely meet your success. If that means that you have to start from your father's house again, if you cannot afford a basic rent, go and start from there again. That is your home. If it means you have to at some point squat with friends and family, do it. But never lose sight of who you are, of your goal, of what you want to achieve, of what you want to continue from. Because sometimes these failures are testing you. They are testing you. They are building you to know if you are that leader who will lead no matter the storm. If it means letting go of your old circle that will remind you every day of who you are and the phase you are in right now, let go of them. Focus on rebuilding yourself. Sometimes friendships are not meant to last forever. Some friends came to play a particular role, and once that role is done, everyone moves on. So do not let what people will say, your friends will laugh at you. What will people say if they see that I'm starting from beginning again? No, I rather not. I rather like fake it up. That means you're not even ready for that calling. You're not even ready for that journey. You're not even ready for history to remember you tomorrow. So if it means to let go of some things for you to rebuild from beginning, do it. I did it. At some point, I had to let go of some of my circle, some of my friends, because I can no longer keep up with pumping money like I used to be. We pump money, that lifestyle. I couldn't keep up with it again because the reality is that things have changed, and if things change, I have to make adjustments. And when I notice that if I don't make this adjustment, it will lead me into faking it just to please my circle, just to please my friends, just to make sure I am bringing out the same amount of money I used to bring out that will bore with. I had to borrow sense. I had to give myself some sense, and I changed my circle. And today I'm glad I did, because the vision did not die, the mission did not die. It only took a break. So if I did it, if I could cut down on some certain things, if I could make some changes that were so hard, some decisions that ordinarily I will not make, but I had to for the sake of what I'm building. If I could do it, I'm telling you, dear beautiful woman, you can do it. Tap into your inner strength. and pick up again. And if that business is not what you want to continue with, if you need a change, make the change. But do not let go of what you're pursuing. Do not let go of that future you want to build for yourself, for your generation. Do not let go of that name, of how you want history to remember you. Do not lose sight of that. Nothing is impossible. Your success is right there within you. It might only take a little time, a little effort to unlock, a little crying here and there, a little denying of yourself of some pleasure that you need to get there. But it is very possible. So I'm urging you today to keep building, to keep tapping into that humility, into that strength you use to lead as a leader. Tap into that strength and use it to rebuild. Use it to start from the beginning again. Tell yourself you know why you're here. Tell yourself you understand that this phase is a necessary phase that must teach you, that must equip you to be that leader that the world will need tomorrow. Because some lessons are there to equip you, to guide you, to mold you. So when you access that room, you will sustain it. So when you sit on that table, you will bring extra value because you're a product of experience, because you have lived it. So today I'm wishing you all the grace, all the strength, and everything you need to rebuild. Take up that job you are overqualified for. Change your business if you want to. Go back to learning if that is what you need. But make sure you do not give up on yourself. I am right here and I'm cheering you on. And I'm waiting to celebrate with you at the top. And I wish you all the grace, all the strength, and I'm sending all the positive vibes that you need. Keep building. Do not give up. The world will celebrate you one day. We all will celebrate you one day. See you at the top.